Good morning, good YouTube people. Captain Love coming in with you with the morning's dumpster haul. Got a little Christmas-like chalkboard today. And I got raspberry jam on it. There's a broken jar of raspberry jam in one of the bags, and I got raspberry jam on some stuff. Got raspberry jam on my top ramen. Those don't have jam on them. Can of sweet peas, kid likes those. Some executive folders, put your planners in. 4 boxes of aluminum foil with the ends kind of squished. Oven mitt. Little tiny sandwich bags. Oh, and I found a $1 bill today too. Bonus. Got some coffee that's cut open. Now one of these little candle things. The switch is messed up on it, but it's probably got a good battery in it that fits my cap lights. And I got a fancy little clock. Another clock. We hung up my clock that I got the other day. And it does work. The hands on it were bent just a little bit so they'd catch up on each other, but it was easy enough to bend those back. And this little fella here, it is working. I don't know if that's the right time or not. It's probably actually earlier than that. Got 2 boxes, box and a milk crate full of all these trading cards. Just hundreds of packets of trading cards. And I got some of those the other day too. Not nearly that many. But the other day, it was kind of an interesting thing when I was out unloading my truck. I had just like an embarrassingly small haul. I was considering not even filming it, it was so small. But I'm out here with my headlight on, like I always am, and a couple gentlemen showed up in my driveway with the guns and badge kind of gentlemen, you know. So they came up, said good morning, and they'd had a call that there was someone going through someone's yard with flashlights, and you know, I hadn't seen anything, and the address that they said the people were at was not my address. It was an odd numbered address, which would have put it on the other side of the street, and then it was actually an address that didn't even exist. So anyhow, yeah, they made contact, you know, and of course the inevitable question, one of them looked in the back of my truck and asked, well, what have you been doing? So I'm like, oh, you promise you won't laugh? I'm a dumpster diver. And they're like, oh, well, we don't have a problem with that. And I go, yeah, I've talked to an officer about it before, and he said it was okay. So, anyhow, so they went on their way, you know, no problems or anything. They just, you know, one of my neighbors thought it was weird that someone was out here with a flashlight. And on that day that they came by, you know, I said I had an embarrassingly small haul. I got 2 sets of military camo uniforms, and they're pretty small. I won't be able to wear them. And the funny thing is, I used to wear camo pants all the time. Pretty fashionable, right? It was the 90s when grunge was in, and so I thought it was okay to wear camo pants. And today, you know, I see people wearing camo pants, and I'm like, oh geez, really? I used to do that. But anyhow, also part of this morning's dive, I did get some more Keurigs. I should have just left them behind, but you know, there's sometimes parts in those that can be used. And some of you know the store, they got to put the red paint on stuff that they throw out. And there was this other Hamilton Beach coffee maker, a Flex Brew, and this one, you can actually put a K-cup in it too, so it's kind of like having another Keurig. And for some reason there was broken glass in the box with it. The carafe is intact, so I don't know where the broken glass came from. I know these things tend to come with a cup, but it's a travel cup that's, you know, not likely to break. It's, you know, like a plastic and stainless steel one. But anyhow, that's what Captain Lope got. Actually, these 2 puzzles came on a different day. I was on my way to work and I had a little extra time, so I stopped one of my regular stops, and I was able to snag those out of there. That one there looks like it'll be a fun one to put together. Yeah, this one looks pretty challenging too. This one had actually been open a little bit, so don't know if it's all there. But anyhow, that's Captain Lope's haul. My little PoPo experience. You know, dumpster divers have their little experiences with the PoPo, and they're no trouble. So we all good on that. And oh, the other day, yeah, when the cops did come by, I also had some more of these trading cards. Not a whole lot. I had probably half a box of trading cards, and I think like 5 cans of food, and then the military clothing. And I was like almost embarrassed for the cops to even see it. The cop, he asked, he's like, "Well, you probably get some good stuff." I go, "Yeah, sometimes." And I didn't tell him that today's haul was like embarrassingly small, but anyhow, that's Captain Lope, and y'all have a great day, and carpe garba.